Hello everyone. Today's video is about accessories and pets. In this video, I explain about the good accessories and pets that currently exist. I will also explain the new pets and accessories that will appear on the global server in the future. And I'll tell you the best pet and accessory settings in PvP and PvE. Except for whales, which spend a lot of money. Users who use money in moderation and free users should develop their characters with new pets in mind. This is because the items used to upgrade accessories and upgrade pets are not easily obtained. And when you use pets and accessories carefully, your damage will increase a lot. First, I will tell you about the pet and accessory settings in PvE. In PvE, monsters have 5 elements. Therefore, you need to set up 5 decks for pets and accessories. Basically, I will go on thinking that everyone knows the explanations related to the elements. First, let's look at the pet skills. Pets, like equipment, are divided into 5 elements: fire, water, earth, darkness, and light. And pets are divided into attack type, defense type, and support type. From now on, what we need to think about is an attack type pet. Defense types and support types are rarely used in PvE, because attack is important in PvE. Attack type pet's active skill attacks the monster directly. However, there are many cases where the defense type and support type do not attack. So we have to use attack-type pets. Let's look at the skills of attack-type pets. You will see the skills of 3-star and 4-star pets. Do not use 1-star or 2-star pets. However, all pets can be released after making Awaken Tier 10. Because to get CP from the collection. Of course, you can also get CP by evolving your pet. But early in the game, the fruits of evolution will not be enough. Therefore, it is better to evolve the pet to be used first. For a moment, I'll give you a tip. If you look at the collection, there's a pet jelly enhancement. You have to enhance so many pets using jelly. If you release a pet that has completed jelly enhancement, you cannot get the jelly back. You must first collect 100 red jelly, green jelly, and blue jelly. If you have collected 100 each of 3 types of jellies, you must first upgrade a 1-star pet to jelly. That pet will be enhanced by 300 and the collection will be complete, right? Then, absorb the pet you just enhanced 300 with to the next 1-star pet with jelly enhancement. If you continue to absorb all 1, 2, and 3-star pets, the collection will be complete. And lastly, absorb it to the 4-star pet you will use. Of course, you will need a lot of gold. First, you need to collect a lot of gold by hunting monsters that give coins in the field. I remember it took about 10 million gold to complete the collection. Then you can get a lot of CP from the collection. Now, let's get back to the topic. Let's look at the skills of 3-star and 4-star pets of attack type. If you look at the active skill, it has a burn effect. Other than the fire element, the pets of the 4 elements have a similar effect. 4-star pets have a 100% chance of giving the effect, and 3-star pets have a 30% chance of giving the effect. So I didn't use 3-star pets. Another reason is that even a 3-star pet requires too much jelly. So I only used 4-star pets. 4-star pet with these effects is Might, Suryu, Ouroboros, Sparky, Dinosaurus. 5 pets like this? You can use those 5 pets in each element deck. Anyway, the reason I keep talking about this effect is because accessories have an option to increase damage during this effect. Let's look at the options of Silent Avenger accessories. It has a damage increase effect on poison enemies like this. When the accessory becomes Awakened Tier 10, the total damage increases by 10%. This poisoning effect is applied to the earth element Ouroboros. Therefore, you can use accessories that have this effect. There are 3 field boss accessories you can use in PvE: Silent Avenger, Executioner Sign, and Absolute Zero. There are still 4 field bosses, but in the future, there will be more types of field bosses. When a new field boss is added, accessories with these effects must be upgraded and used. Accessories include necklaces, earrings, and rings. Let's take a look at the basic accessory options. Upgrading the necklace increases attack power, accuracy, and critical rate. So, you can only use one necklace and upgrade it. It's because of the lack of inhance stones. But the options of earrings and rings are not related to attack. So, let's use earrings and rings interchangeably in the 5-element decks. First, upgrade the necklace first. And it's okay to use rings and earrings only with an awakened tier increase. And there's the Dimension Border accessory. This accessory increases the element's attack power. If you go to the bag like this and click CP, you can see the character stats. In this way, it increases the element attack among the attacks. Therefore, you can use Dimension Borders accessories in a deck with elements that are advantageous to monsters. Currently, there are only 2 bosses in the Dimensional Border. And for accessories, you can get 2 accessories. You can get necklaces and earrings. And one kind of boss will be added later. You can get a ring there. You can use this ring later in your fire element deck. I think Silent Avenger is good if you can hunt a lot of field bosses. Of course, some people use proton necklaces. It's your choice. Choose one necklace that is easy to raise your awakened tier and upgrade it. Now, all explanations about PvE accessories and pets are over. I will tell you the pet and accessory settings of each element deck. I'm going to assume that the necklace uses the Silent Avenger. If you're using the Proto Mark 13 necklace, you can use it in all your decks. First up is the fire element deck. The main pet uses Might, and Suiryu and Ouroboros are used as sub-pets. Accessories include Silent Avenger, Executioner Shine, and Absolute Zero. If a new boss of the Dimensional Border is added later, use the ring you get from there. If you use the Dimensional Border ring, don't use the Suiryu pet anymore, and change it to another fire attack pet. The second is the water element deck. The main pet uses Suiryu, and Might and Ouroboros are used as sub-pets. If you have Hippocampus, use it instead of Ouroboros. Accessories include Silent Avenger, Executioner Shine, and Absolute Zero. If you use the Protomark necklace instead of the Silent Avenger, use another pet instead of the Ouroboros pet. Third is the Earth element deck. The main pet uses Ouroboros, and Might and Suiryu are used as sub-pets. If you have Dinosaurus or Sparky, use Might instead. This is because Might is weak against water element monsters. Accessories include Silent Avenger, Natrum earrings, and Absolute Zero. If you don't have Natrum earrings, you can use Executioner Shine earrings. Fourth, the Light element deck. The main pet uses Sparky, and use 2 of Might, Suiryu, Ouroboros as sub-pets. Accessories include Silent Avenger, Executioner Shine, and Absolute Zero. If you are using the Proto Mark 13 necklace, do not use the Ouroboros pet. When a new field boss is added, use the accessories of the Light element boss. Lastly, the Dark element deck. The main pet uses Dinosaurus, and use 2 of Might, Suiryu, Ouroboros as sub-pets. Accessories include Silent Avenger, Executioner Shine, and Absolute Zero. If a new field boss is added later, use the Dark element boss accessory with Dinosaurus. The PvE deck setup ends here. Let me tell you about a new pet that will appear in the future. Among the rare pets, the attack type is Hippocampus. Hippocampus passive is effective when you use 3 water pets. However, among the pets added later, these 5 pets have very good passive skill options. These pets increase damage by 1% for each attack familiar equipped. Therefore, when these pets appear later, you can upgrade them to Awaken Tier 7 and use them in all decks. Usually, people use 2 sub-rare pets like this, and 1 main pet is advantageous for monster elements. So, if you play games without spending a lot of money, don't use the familiar summon coupons and save them. And if event summon appears among these 5 pets, fill the guarantee and upgrade to Awaken Tier 7. Now, here are the pets and accessories in PvP. In several previously uploaded videos, I said that effects such as knockdown and stun are important in PvP. Therefore, you can use pets and accessories that have such effects. Let's look at the pet first. Molten Lion becomes immortal when using an active skill, and when the skill ends, HP is restored. As the awakened tier rises, the duration increases and HP recovery increases. In PvP, Molten Lion's skill effect is very good. So, if you have Molten Lion, you should use it. And there are Arachnes of Darkness. Arachne's passive is increased damage to players. And if the target is the player in the active skill, additional damage is dealt in proportion to the health. However, since the skill is a single target rather than a range attack, it is good in 1 vs 1 PvP. Next up is Rimu. Rimu is good because it reduces damage received from players and has stun resistance. Rimu is a defensive type pet, but his active skill is an offensive type. When attacking, the pet is sealed for 5 seconds. The skill effect is very good, but Rimu's attack is too slow. When the player moves, it is difficult to hit the skill. So it's not good for 3v3 battles but good for duel yards. If you don't have these rare pets, you should use normal pets. I will tell you which of the normal pets are useful. First up is Sparky. Sparky has a stun effect when attacking skills. Therefore, if you do not have the above rare pets, it is good to use them. Next is Bird. When attacking with an active skill, it has a stun effect and an attack speed reduction effect. Finally, there is Dinosaurus. Has a knockdown effect when attacking active skills. In PvP like this, you can use a pet that has a crowd control effect. Now let's look at the accessories. First, the necklace has Tyrant Scale and Invincible Beast. Tyrant Scale has a 5% chance to create a shield that negates 2 attacks, and has a cooldown of 180 seconds. Invincible Beast has a 10% chance to increase defense by 10% and has a cooldown of 80 seconds. So, I think Invincible Beast is better. Chance higher than Tyrant Scale. It's because of the cooldown that's smaller than the Tyrant Scale. However, Awaken tier must be tier 5 or higher to be useful. Therefore, you have to hunt a lot of field bosses. Next up are Demon's Cube earrings. When attacked, there's a 10% chance to attack a nearby enemy. Stun for 2 seconds. Also, rare items are good for PvP. Look at the Abyss Crystal. When attacking, 10% chance to perform an additional attack and decrease movement speed. Rare accessories take a long time to raise Awakening tier. Also, the option of the new field boss's rare accessory is better in PvP. So, if you slowly acquire them one by one, don't disassemble them, but awaken them and keep them. You can have all of these and then use the one with a higher Awaken tier. And lastly, among the newly released pets, the best pets in PvP are the Kona pet and the Angel pet. Today's video is here. If you enjoyed it, please follow and up button. Bye.